How's it going? How's it going, everybody? This is Mary Elizabeth. How's everybody doing? Mm. Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone there? Hello? Anyone? Hello, Mary Jana. Jana. Mary Jana. I hope I said that right. How are you? Would you like a reading? Hello, everyone. Mary Elizabeth here with Sacred Love Tarot. If you are looking for a general reading, put your name in the comments. Let me know. Say hi, whatever you feel. Conversation, maybe, yes, no. We're 3 minutes in. If no one comes in within 10 minutes, I am done and I am gone. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. If there's anyone that would like a reading, let me know. We are 5 minutes in. I have yet to see anyone. So we'll give it another 5 minutes and then we will wish you all a great day. So if anyone would like a reading, put your name in the comments. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Mariana, hi. Hey, I've been waiting for you, Aliana. Are you ready? Are you ready to do the thing? All right, here we go. So just like before, her, him. All right, her, him. Oof, there's a lot of heartbreak on his end. Look at that. And then the middle. All right, so for her, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So she's doing pretty well. We know this. It's like the world is your oyster kind of thing. The Knight of Pentacles has her being very balanced and taking her time when moving forward into anything. With him, there's this need to kind of get back on track, I think. This need to nurture, this need to kind of stop being preoccupied with the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's, and the everybody else's. And the Three of Swords is a loss, but I think it's more of a personal loss. So I think there's going to be maybe a death in his family, or maybe something that kind of pulls him back a little bit away from everything. But then again, he is, he's never sideways for long. He's a business person, so he's always back in it. So I think that something has happened that has put a crack in the shell, if you will, and there's a need for to kind of come gather back together. Does that make sense? Just gathering things back together. For her, there's a significant change. There's a lot of playfulness there. We always get the mother figure, a divine feminine figure when we talk about her. So there is this divine feminine, playful, abundant figure who is transitioning into something very big. And I think with that Knight of Pentacles, this is all about her being patient and biding her time and continuing to allow the resources to come in and not get not get distracted by anything on the outside. And the bonus card is the Two of Swords. So for both of them, this means to keep focused and not allow the distractions from the outside to manipulate the direction or where they're going. But something happens here with him, and it's a little bit heartbreaking. It's a little bit very much in his head about it. Could be the death of a family member or the loss of something or someone. So, but there is this really sad redefining moment, I think. So that's the them and the there and the those. That's the them and the there and the those. Yeah, that is quite interesting, I think. So I'm going to do a reading for you, and then we'll see if anyone else is here. It's crazy that we're almost 10 minutes in, and I don't know. All right, so we have the, and the, and the. Look, that's funny. Should I reshuffle that? There we go, the Magician. So you're in this energy of creating. You're in this energy of birthing new atmospheres, new opportunities. And it's again about being focused and not getting distracted and having patience and knowing that in reality, you are the creator of your own existence, and you are capable of using the energy around you to create what is needed, what is wanted, what is desired. The energy that is needed going forward in whatever it is that you're creating. So don't get distracted by things that you can't control, and don't get distracted by the voices in your head or on the outside. The outside. But there's a lot of fruitfulness here. There's a lot of playfulness here. There's a lot of loyalty here. There's a lot of passion, and there's this sense of of peace and presence and birthing a lot of wonderful, amazing opportunities. But there's also patience needed, and balance, and balance. But the magician is balanced anyway. I mean, we have the fool, and then we have the magician after that. So the fool starts off on the journey, and the magician goes, these are all the tools that we are going to need to take with us on this journey. So let's get our magical bag of holding, which is non-limited, and it's an endless bag of holding. And let's see what tools we can put in that bag that helps us stay focused and not get so distracted. So yeah. Oh, let's do me. Let's do me. Let's do me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want a card. I want a card. All right, here we go for me. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. So for me, there's, and this is, I mean, I'm very transparent with where I am um, in my path. I'm very transparent with where I am. So this makes sense when we talk about releasing burdens, releasing things that may make this journey a lot harder, allowing people to show you the recognition and the appreciation that I deserve, not getting distracted by things that I can't do anything about, and making a decision one way or another to just move, to just go, bring a sense of stability and balance into this creative, abundant energy. I mean, wands, wands, wands. Could I get any more creative and passionate and independent with where I'm going and what I'm doing? But here's the thing. I have a tendency to still carry around with me a lot of those burdens from the past that have been projected onto me by other people. And it's not just burdens, it's words people say, it's how people treat you, it's how people act toward you, it's the energy that they project onto you, right? And we carry that with us a lot. We carry it like gum on the bottom of a shoe. And some of those things can be beneficial, but some of those things can be very equally detrimental and toxic to the action that needs to be taken and the energy that is put behind that. I mean, when you have been told half of your life that you will be nothing and that no one will ever love you and that you'll never succeed, and when your parents give you away, and when there's a pedophile involved, and when there's an abuser involved, and when there's this, and when there's that, and when there's that, it makes it very difficult to release all of that smothering toxic energy. You know what I'm saying? So I am afraid of being my truest, authenticationist self in fear what other people may think. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know who I am, what I'm capable of doing. I know what I am capable of achieving, but how the judgment of other people have a big part in how that plays out, right? I don't do medium work. And I know I can. I've done it. I don't because um, I feel that people really harshly judge those who are that in tune with the other side. And I have been judged my whole life on one aspect of who I am to another. So it frightens me to be able to step out of to step out a little bit more of the closet and say, this is who I am, and this is what I'm capable of. I am Mary Elizabeth. I am a medium, an empath, an energy healer, a this and a this and a this. Remember, I told you I bought those courses, right? Oh, you see my gift from the universe today? Look at that. It's dragonflies. Remember, I told you I bought those courses. Those courses that I bought were about I always keep forgetting what they are. And no, I haven't started them. I haven't started them. And I bought them earlier this year, I think, or late last year. So to answer your question, do I find a tendency to base my actions on how others will respond and how others judge me or what others will think of me? I do. To a point, I do. Yeah. Even with my significant other, we have been together almost 11 years, and I have yet to do a tarot reading like this in front of him because I fear his judgment. He has never judged me a day that we have been together. He knows that I'm a medium. The first time we got together, I connected with his father and kind of healed a little bit of emotional wounds there. He has seen me in my element, if you call it that, when it comes to feeling energy, feeling other people's energy, when it comes to speaking to those on the other side. But I have yet in 11 years to do a tarot reading in front of him because I fear, and it's an illogical thing. It's not logical. In my heart, I know that he would never judge me. And in my heart, I know that he knows that I'm a powerful spiritual being because he tells me that all the time. But in my head, my head says he'll judge you. My head says is my head just the voices in my head, he'll judge you. The voices, the echoes of the past. And there is that. So to answer your question, yeah, I do. I do, girl. What am I doing? I told you about the book I'm reading, and it had me like 26 pages in the other night, and I was bawling. I was bawling, and I was, oh my God, I've never read a book that made me cry like that. And it was weird. It was weird. So yeah, it is. It is. It is. And that the book that I'm reading, it pretty much has you putting a mirror up before you. And the lesson I think that the book teaches is that the reason why we judge others, and this could be from the other person's perspective or yours, is because there are things about that person that we see in ourselves. So when we're judging them, we judge ourselves. And if we were able to clean up that mess in regards to judging others and judging ourselves, and the way we feel about others being the way we feel about ourselves, and then it wouldn't be so difficult to be that true authentic self, right? When we start to judge others by what they say or what they do, we stop and we ask ourselves, is there a potential that the way you're feeling towards them is because at some point in time in your life, you have felt this way, or other people felt that way about you, and you took that on. And now, every time someone comes before you or you see something that reminds you of that, it triggers something, and now you're offended. Um, so it really has you stopping and really thinking about um, the motives of what we're doing and how we're doing it and how we interact with people and who we truly are. It's a very interesting book. And I was like, oh, this is going to be hard. 26 pages in, I started crying. I'm like, And I told you the other day, I think we had the conversation that in one part of the book, she talks about your life being like a castle. And when we start off, we have, um, yeah, they're for coaching, spiritual coaching. Yeah, they're for coaching. It's getting life coach and spiritual coaching. I bought 2 or 3. I did. And I'm like, and my head is I don't know. I feel maybe I'm not articulate enough, sophisticated enough, right? Right? Sophisticated enough or articulate enough to do it. Educated enough. I'm not educated enough, articulate enough, or smart enough. And these are the things that I think about self that keeps me out of doing what I should be doing. So that's that. So the castle. She said, when you're young, life is like a huge castle, and there are thousands of rooms in this castle. And we explore all of these wonderful, beautiful rooms. And in each room is a part of ourselves that we appreciate and we recognize and we see. And it's just this beautiful thing. And then one day there's a knock at the door, and someone says, you can't be like this because it offends somebody. So you go to that particular door and you shut it because you don't want to offend anybody. And then someone else comes and knocks at the door, and then they say, you can't say that because it offends people. So we shut that door. You can't be that happy because people are triggered by it. So we shut that door. You can't be that spiritual because people are triggered by it. Then we shut that door. And before you know it, instead of living in this beautiful castle where we are a true, authentic version of ourselves and we celebrate every minute piece of ourselves, we are living in darkness. And this darkness is created by all of those people who have said, you can't, you can't, you can't, you can't, you can't. So it is our job to go into that castle, brush off the cobwebs, open those doors, and ask ourselves why we allowed people in general or people in our lives to take that particular part of us and convince us to close that door and never open it again. And so when we open all of these doors and when we reintroduce ourselves to that version of us and accept that version of us, then the castle starts to kind of open up again. And there are many things to enjoy again in the castle. So it's about opening the doors and and re-examining self, re-examining why we get offended by what people say, or why we get offended by what people do, or why we say the things that we say, or why we feel the things that we feel, and how sometimes those things can be beneficial as opposed to detrimental. So yeah, it's a great book. It's a great book. And there are sessions at the end of each chapter. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good book. It really is. Picked it up at a secondhand store, I think it was for free in a box outside at a secondhand store. And Eric says, "Look," and so I took it and I brought it home, and it's next to my nightstand, and I've been reading a little bit of it every night. So yeah, it's really really good. It's really good, really good. All right, since there's no one else here and it's 26 minutes in, I am going to record some readings for next week and schedule those to be posted. And then that's that. And then I have some other things to do. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for um being here. Thank you for being here. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Hold on. Well, because I don't know. I mean, I guess it's because of the energy I project, right? I mean, if I'm projecting energy of unworthiness, people are going to want to get to take guidance from someone who sees themselves as unworthy, right? All right. Bird flying. Oh, you got news on the way. There's news, girl. There's news. News of someone you know is insecure. That's me. No, someone you know is independable and insecure. So what I get from this, look, a bird and a feather, birds of a feather flock together. Um, you may have plans with someone and you get a message from this someone saying that they can't make it. Breaking plans. Breaking plans. And then hard work ahead. So someone is breaking a plan. Someone made a commitment, and now it seems like they are taking back that promise or taking back that commitment. Can't do it. Sorry, gonna have to do it yourself. Is that right? All right, let's do me. Let's do me. Ooh, I like this one for me. Elephant, a long journey. a long A long journey will either physically or mentally will leave you wiser at the end. All right. Well, you don't say. Oh, and the sun, happiness and well-being. And one more for me. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah. Increase my efforts if I want to achieve my goals. So I got a long journey ahead with happiness at the end. So that's good. And I need to increase my efforts. Okay. All right. I love it when it drops some wisdom. I already know that. All right. Thank you, darling, for being here. I appreciate you. I don't know why I'm more popular. I don't know. I guess it's because I don't have the money to financially back myself. And some people do. That's how some people get all of the subscribers and stuff. They boost their pages, they boost their channels, you know. And I'm not financially stable at the moment to be able to boost anything. So there's that. So no boosting. No boosting. No boosting. And that is all. You're welcome. I will talk to you later. Your mini morning reading tomorrow. There will be readings posted throughout the day. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Bye.